Hi guys, back out here in the garden again today. And what I'm out here doing, I have some new things in the garden, and not plants, but some new things to cover with, like things that I could keep over some plants. And I'm gonna show you all what I have. I haven't quite decided where I'm gonna use them, but I do know how I want to use them or what I had in mind. I had them in mind for my raised beds that I have, and so I'm gonna show you all what I have. Okay, I have the box. But this is something that I bought that can cover, and it's a pop-up. I love these pop-up things, and this is something I bought that can cover, and it just sits over something. So I thought this might be good to kind of sit over in a raised bed, maybe like that smaller raised bed where the Swiss chart is, and it has two peekaboo windows up here, and you can unzip this. It's the little netting here, but I already have it rolled up right there, but this is the little netting, and you can unzip the netting like if you needed to work inside or something and you didn't want to pull it up, because it does have little hooks that you can keep it tied down with. But that's what I had in mind when I ordered these, and it's just pop up and you could just fold them right back up, put them right back into place. Very easy, just like that. It's very windy out here today. It's not necessarily cold. It's supposed to get to 72 today, so that's pretty good, but it's supposed to be 72 and cloudy and windy, and so far it's windy. But I thought this would be good, and I think I'm gonna try it over here on the Swiss chart to see how it works. So let's try that out on the raised bed where the Swiss chart is. This off, and if it doesn't work for this, then I could try it somewhere else, because I have two more raised beds, and I do kind of want to get another raised bed and put it over there in the corner by the fence on the other side of the ginger shampoo. That's what I've been thinking about for that area, like digging up those plants over there. Where I'm gonna stick this, I'm gonna just stick that right there and pull up these hoops. And we're going to try that to see how it is, if it's big enough or if it's too big or if it's just right. See how it does. Take this stick out, lay it down somewhere, because y'all know me and these sticks, honey, they don't always fare so good. So y'all can get the whole look of what I'm doing right here. So let's try this over here and see how it works. What I had up here worked just fine. I just like to switch stuff up. That's just me. There wasn't anything wrong with the way I had it covered. Now the other way, you did get a lot more air, because to me these are just working windows. You still could get rain and stuff, but these are just working windows, and it may be a little too long. It may be more suitable for my smaller raised bed. Oh, I got a lot of Swiss chard out on the other side. Make sure I get everything inside of this thing. Oh, I done broke a leaf. Let me harvest this off. I might throw this to the quail. Yeah, that was all broke up. I just did that because that wasn't broken from what I could see. And this does need to be harvested off of. It really does. Okay. It's okay here, but I don't like it as much as I would in the raised bed. It's okay here. I don't have to worry about anything getting inside because it's fitting right over. It's fitting right over this. But I think I would like it better on my raised bed, or maybe over the three. Um, I have a 3-pocket grow bag. I may like it over that better. Smelling that Swiss chard on my hand, but what I smell is onions. So many onions in here. So that is okay there. Let me let you get it a look from another angle as well. Hold on, guys. So that is okay there. It's just sitting on top. I probably would have to work because it is a little too long for it. I probably would have to worry about something being able to fly underneath and getting in versus me just having the netting over it with the hoop. So for me, it's okay here, but I don't like the fit. I want it to fit really well, like maybe be able to go um, inside of here and fit inside, but I'll be forcing it in there, and I'm not going to do that because I want the plants to have all the room that they need to grow in there. So that's not a good fit for that to me. So I probably would try it for when I ordered it for what I had in my mind, which is for the smaller raised bed anyway. And I do have 2 of these. You know, I don't buy just one of anything. That's just me. I just don't. And it's so easy to put it together, take it down and put it together. It's no problem. So I will be putting the netting back over. I think I'm gonna leave this out for just a little minute though, and cover this back up before I go inside. I do have quite a few things to do out here today because I do have a trellis that came in that needs to be put together. It's another limb this was broke, so I just pulled it on off. And it's also the quail probably would get this anyway simply because it's already been chewed on by the worm. I know people be like, "Oh, you could eat it." Yeah, no, I can't. I can't. And that one has been chewed on by the worm. You see how one total side of this was loose, the worm that we found in there the other day. So I'll probably be giving those to the quail, or either I will be dropping it in my fertilizer buckets. But I probably may give this to the quail. They could have stuff like that. But I am going to harvest some of this stuff. It is time. The leaves are gigantic on here. So, and then it can make other stuff grow because it do have tiny little leaves on the inside that's starting to pop up and grow, and they'll need their space. I don't know about the blue collards. When you should start harvesting for them, I don't know how big they get, but I have 2 blue collards in here. So I will cover these back up. I'm going to put this right here because I don't want to forget. I have the pins, the clips on it. So I'm going to go and try it over here on the smaller raised bed, see what I think about it over there. And sometimes I have ideas and the ideas don't work. But I hold on to the product that I bought because I could send it back. But I usually hold on to the product that I bought, and it ends up coming in handy for something every time. Every time I end up needing it. But I know things out here need to be watered. This is where the cabbage is. I'm really trying to give this cabbage a fighting chance. I really am, y'all. I really want to pull this sucker up. I want to pull these things up so bad. But the leaves are fighting back. The leaves are still growing. So I've been trying to give it a chance and not pull it out. But I really been wanting to pull it. Because the something got in here and ate it up so bad. And it just seemed like it's not going to be enough leaves to make a head, but the leaves that are on here, they're starting to fold in, but it's not creating any new leaves. So I was just thinking, is it even gonna have enough leaves to fold in to make a head? And I know I could just harvest the leaves of the cabbage and still cook them, still steam those up. Shade cloth is just over here. I just didn't remove it. But some of these cabbage leaves look so bad from where the worm or whatever got in here and was eaten. And over here, I could never find what it was. And I didn't want to keep pulling the leaves off of it. But I know I would have to break these leaves off anyway because I wouldn't cook them. And I don't want them to make a head, all chewed off of. So I really thought about just pulling them and using the leaves that are good and put something else in this bed. That's really what I thought about, and that's really what I'm thinking about doing. Because the leaves are so bad on most of these cabbages, especially the one back here that's small. The leaves are so bad. And I probably should have been pulled them off. I'm going to bring you all in a little closer so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, how bad some of the leaves on this cabbage really is. Excuse me, I'm going to swing you around and lift you up high. You're probably going to see nothing in a few minutes. But like this one right here, it is so ate up. I don't know if y'all can see those leaves, how chewed up they are. It has maybe, these are the good leaves. Everything else on here is chewed up. Too chewed up to even make a whole leaf. Too chewed up to even make a whole leaf. Some of them are better. Like this one is a little better off. That's a little better off. This one is a little better off. One or two little things, and the leaves under the bottom has been eaten up. But every time I came over here, stirred around in the grass, and tried to find the culprit, I could never find them. I could never see what it was out here eating on these. And see, these leaves, they're not any good, so I just been giving them a fighting chance. Just been giving them a chance. Anyway, like this right here, this can't, that can't make a head. That's half gone. The camera just stopped recording. I don't know what happened. I looked up and I to look back at you all, and it wasn't going. But I have this covered. I was able to get all 4 of the cabbages under here. Now, if I want to water, I will have to remove it to water. But this is a guarantee that nothing else could get in here. And it does have pins in here to hold it down. So I'm going to get those pins. Stand by, guys. Okay, I decided before I pin it down, I'm going to turn the irrigation system on and let it get water. So I'm going to take this off for right now. And y'all see how easy it is just to fold this up. I'm going to take this off for right now and just let the irrigation system come on. And let it water. And I try to put it on a mist so everything could get what it needs. And even in the areas where nothing is planted, I still let the water run and keep that soil moist, because I may just have something that I want to throw in here. And I do have onions in here. I was hoping that really, kept stuff from being in here. But it didn't really seem to work to me. So I'm going to let that run for a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm jacking y'all up and jacking you around. I'm going to let that run for a while. and then I'm going to come back and cover it. I'm sorry, I'm having to jack you all up. Kaylani have her little vehicle right here in the way, so I couldn't just swing out. But there is something else I want to show you all. Hold on. The other thing that I want to show is a trellis. I have a trellis in here that I'm going to put together. I'm not going to put it together on camera because, honey, it has too many screws, and my husband probably going to help me because I know I'll probably get a little aggravated. I'm okay with putting things together, though, especially if they have pretty okay directions. But this is the trellis, and you could put it together two ways. You could put it together where it's wide. This is the wide area, the wide length, and then you have another way where you could put it on where it's tall. I think I'm going to choose the wideness because I want to be able to use at least one side for my cucumbers, and then the other side I might use for beans or something like that. And I'm going to have them in pots. One side of the trellis, the way I'm going to hold the trellis up, one side is going to be in one pot and the other side is going to be in another pot. I usually have cucumber corner. I may put cucumbers there and use this trellis for something totally different, but I want to go ahead on and get it together before spring comes. You know, before spring comes, I want to go ahead on and get it together. But that's the other thing that I wanted to show you. Of course, it's in this box. I didn't pay a lot for it from Amazon. It just came in this morning. My package came in this morning. And I'll be sharing some other things with you all because I'm going to harvest out here in this garden today. Harvest some of these lettuces, not some of the lettuces, some of these leaves on some of these things, especially the Swiss chard. It's not a lot that needs to be harvested, but some stuff needs to be harvested. Y'all, I am back. I had to literally go in the house, sit down, and delete stuff off this phone. I have used up all the storage on this phone. So I had to go inside and sit down and decide what I would take off the phone so I could continue recording. And I managed to take a lot of things off this phone. So I still have the water running on the raised beds. I'm going to turn that off on this particular raised bed. And then I'm going to put the covering on and pin it down. I do have the water going on the other raised bed as well. I'm going to kind of turn the raised bed things to the side. And I'm going to put this back on. I love that this is so easy to pop in and pop out. That's what I love the most about it. I'm not going to worry about getting all the onions under here because I have onions spread throughout this raised bed. I'm just mainly concerned about getting the cabbage under here. And making sure that they're covered. I'm really trying to protect these cabbages, guys. Trying to keep them so they can make a head. I'm giving them another chance over here. I'm going to start putting a pin in it so I could kind of get it stationed good. So it has these long pins. I'm going to bring you guys in some. I don't know if y'all can see anything from right there. But they have these long pins that you can stick in them, spikes or whatever you want to call them. Have you all been to the Dollar Tree? The Dollar Tree has their spring stuff out. I have been. I did a short little video on some of those stuff. The one that I went to didn't have everything out at that time. I'm pretty sure they have everything out now. Okay, wait a minute. I don't like the way this is looking, so go back. Got a little something sticking out over here. And I want this to be right, so I'm just going to pin this down so I don't have to worry about the wind flapping it around or taking it off or anything like that. And I think I'm going to come through today and probably cut the tops of these onions, because I think I was understood it like if you cut the tops, it gives the bulb a better chance of, you know, getting bigger. So that's what I'm gonna try doing, because they are extremely long. And this have about 6 or 7 of these little ankle things to hold it in. And I'm gonna use all of them. And this is good if you have little small things in the ground that you want to keep covered up too. And we're gonna try this, see if this works. If this works out, I can make it a little wider. Yeah. Let's see, make it stand a little wider. May not have it as wide as it can go. Yeah. This soil is so soft over here. It's so fluff. Have to pull it tight and stretch it. But I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, I'm going to see how this works over the next couple of days. Hopefully I don't have to worry about a moth butterfly getting in. I have some scraps that I could throw into the soil over there where I'll be making my own compost. Throw these little leaves into that. The main thing I needed to really do today, guys, was water this garden. That's the main thing that I really needed to do. And I'm going to do that before I get back in. Excuse me for sniffing. Just being outside every time starts me. I was inside, I was just fine. I just came back from being outside. So I'm going to start watering. And I'll see you guys when I'm done. I'll see y'all in this garden later.